Hello, everyone. A little bit of gospel for you on this Thursday evening. Hi, it's your girl Jay with the wonderful. I never point the right way.
The beautiful Jasmine, talented, the best. I don't know if there's other like Jasmines that can beat me. I doubt it.
I like that confidence. We're the best K-pop podcast in the galaxy. You're the best Jasmine in the galaxy, and I'll be the best Jay in the galaxy, which is funny because we have a friend named Jay. So I'm saying that I'm better than him. I'm declaring it now. So, but
declaring war.
Yeah, declaring war. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the #1 podcast in K-pop in the universe. It is Friday Eve, also known as Thursday. And Jasmine, how has your week been so far?
It's been meh. I feel like I didn't do anything.
All week or just today?
This whole week, I feel like, because like my parents were gone for like not most of this, but not like half the week, and then so I didn't go anywhere because I was like taking care of my grandma, so I didn't really do much. I mean, I feel like I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I feel like all the day. Like, I'm really surprised that it's already like the end of August. That was really quick. Like, I'm not really ready for. What is it? Hot girl fall, I guess. That's what we're doing now. But it just seemed like summer went so fast. And I kept telling myself, all right, I'm not going to say the word, the virus, because Susan's going to get me. Y'all know that. Honestly, literally, the technology is too good, all right? Don't take it back a notch, all right? Be on Twitch's level, please, because they will really get you. But, ooh, margaritas! Okay, sorry, I saw them in the chat. But, yeah, I told myself I'll do something. Like, obviously, with all the restrictions, I'm not going to go balls to the wall. But I want to do something. And then all of a sudden, it's August, and I haven't really had, like, a big trip or a big getaway. So, I'm just sad. But because of this, I decided that when my birthday hits, I'm just going to turn 26 again. It's only fair. I might turn 25. I might, do a little for last year too.
That's what I should have done.
So don't be surprised.
Too late.
Don't be surprised when my birth certificate switches it up.
It's 1995.
How did
I get there?
I'm about to be 1997. Listen, I'm gonna go for gold.
No, just keep it going. I'll be 26 for the next couple of years.
Oh, Fortunate says I am 27. I forget that y'all be like the same age. Most of y'all are like in your 20s. Like, I don't really have many infants in my like audience, at least that attend these streams, which is always so interesting because there's like this idea that everyone on the internet is like 12. So
that's how I always see things. Even I'm 12, I'm not an adult, so
that's what I feel. It's weird to be an adult. All right, Breakmaster is passing out drinks. Y'all get yours. Speaking of drinks, what are you sipping on tonight?
Juice.
Me too. This is lemonade, y'all.
And water. Yeah.
Ooh. We love healthy water. But hello. Everyone's got their drinks. Is that an emoji? Like, what is that? Like the drink emoji.
Margarita thing?
Oh, okay. But I was like, I didn't know they had like
a sunrise.
Dang. Okay, bartender.
I mean, it looks like a sunrise, so I assumed.
To me, I'm just like, it's an orange drink that is orange. But yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. As for me, hey Jess, welcome to the stream, welcome to the pub. I always love seeing new faces peep around our pub, so I'm happy you can make it. Not the dab emoji. All right, sorry, I keep getting distracted with
what is that?
That is
like cute.
I was like, wait, what? And it's like
little nubs. Oh, my dog scared me. My dog just came downstairs and I was like, what is that? Sorry. I think he's just checking on me.
All right, guys. So, hello. Welcome. I hope you guys have been having a good week so far. And I think we can jump right into the first topic. So, y'all, HYBE is collecting the IZ ONE Infinity Stones right now. Like, it's going down. It's happening. They have a plan. So this was actually announced on the 17th. However, on the 17th, it was announced that Kim Chae-won, a former member of IZ ONE, had signed a contract with HYBE Labels. So if you guys remember, HYBE Labels is what Big Hit used to be. I believe there's still a Big Hit Entertainment, but that's specifically BTS and TXT, and everyone else is just like, you know, HYBE is like the umbrella. So she signed to HYBE Labels. According to a report, Kim Chae-won will be joining an upcoming girl group under Source Music. Now, again, we'll pause. Source Music used to have G-Friend. They're under HYBE label, but it is like its own record label. So yes, she signed under Source Music in particular, and this plan was reportedly finalized as late June, so it was pretty recent. So what's really interesting is that, according to the news, this girl group is supposed to consist of 5 members, but more importantly, it's going to include 2 to 3 members that were former IZ ONE members. So this is about to be like, you know, our chance to relive the IZ ONE glory. In addition to that, it was reported that participants that premiered on that season that IZ ONE was formed, the Produce 48 season, they're possibly going to be in the group too. So we'll have people that didn't make the group but participated in that season. Now, I think this is quite interesting because Chae-won was actually under Woolim Entertainment. So she literally left there, or like HYBE specifically snatched her up to be in this group. So I think that's quite interesting, because I think HYBE gets like a reputation of being like the label that be snatching like things, like they snatch Playlist, they snatch Source and stuff like that. But what do you think? Like, do you think this is a smart move from HYBE, Jazz? Do you think that this might backfire? Like, what do you think are the prospects of this group?
I think it's got a good chance, since it's like getting, especially if they get Sakura and all that. Like, I feel like they have a good chance of like making a good group. So
that's what I was.
And I think it's actually smart. I'm surprised it hasn't happened before, but I guess, I don't know, before the other people were just like, I'm going to be in this group, so it's like, whatever, I don't want to leave my company. But now I guess, I don't know, I guess people are more willing to leave their companies this time, I guess.
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking like maybe it's HYBE has the money to like buy out the contracts, because I was like, this is literally what everyone begs for every season. Like, that one company will like step up, buy out everyone's contract, and in this case they only said 2 to 3, so it's like only like 1/4 of the group, but that's still like a decent amount. Buy out everyone's contract, and like hopefully that will, you know, create a scenario where we can keep having the group. But like, I don't know, like I was like, this is like genius, like especially because today it was announced that Sakura, one of the most popular members of IZ ONE, was reportedly signing with HYBE as well. So I did see 2 reports. One said that she's going to fly to Korea on the 23rd to sign everything. And another report said that she already had signed, and basically she's just going over to Korea later in a couple days to like formalize everything. But it seems like Sakura is going to be like at least the second member. You know, we might get a third when it comes to this group, and that was really shocking for me, because I know there was rumors before, but when they didn't go it back when HYBE was Big Hit, but when they eventually didn't go anywhere, I was like, okay, maybe they're just out here like playing games or whatever. Maybe it was like kind of to like see maybe like how people would feel about it. But I just thought that was really interesting, because it's like they must have had a lot of money to buy her, like, or like not buy her, but buy her contract.
They're selling human beings.
Okay, so Fortunate saying they did not confirm though. So yeah, I saw one report saying it confirmed, that a Japanese media outlet said that it was confirmed, and then there is a report from Sports Kyung that said that they haven't confirmed anything, but when she goes over to Korea on the 23rd, it's to kind of finalize or talk through the deal. So I just thought this was really interesting, because again, like I said, you know, this is like a dream. Like, it's literally like the dream. Like, somebody will snatch up all of the former Produce 101 group members and, you know, put them in a group. So I just had a couple questions, because like they said, it seems like they're gonna have 2 to 3 members. So Sakura might be the last member, like that was actually the IZ ONE, but we might be getting a 3rd member. So I thought it would be interesting to kind of like go through the people in IZ ONE and what we kind of already know has been said about their careers so far, and see and guess who we think might be in the group, or who you guys would want to be in the group. So out of all the girls who used to be in IZ ONE, Yena and Eunbi, they both have been like, announcements have been made and reports have been made that they'll be having solo debuts. So I don't know, based on that, I feel like it would be kind of weird to be like, psych, let me join this group real quick and like jump ship. Won Young and Yujin, who are both under Starship, although there has nothing like there hasn't been said anything concrete about their debut, I feel like it's pretty probable that they're probably going to debut together under like a group under Starship. Minjun and Haewon, they seem like they're going to take the acting route to me. Like, I feel like that's probably where they're going to go. But, you know, acting idols have always been a thing, so that might be like, you know, that might be a thing. And then what I thought is interesting is Hitomi Honda and Nako Nobuki. They were the 2 Japanese members that were in IZ ONE. They are actually still currently like in their groups. So Hitomi, she was an AKB48, and Nako was an HKT48, which was what Sakura, the group that Sakura is in. But Sakura left HKT48 after IZ ONE disbanded back in May. But Nako stayed. So like I don't know. I would think if she was gonna be in this group, she would have been left. But who really knows? So that basically leaves, aside from Chaewon and Sakura, that leaves Jo Yuri. She's currently under Wake Entertainment, which used to be Stone Entertainment, but then that like is now defunct, and so those artists got moved over to under Wake. I did see that she has like an OST coming out. Maybe it already came out, but there is like no concrete plans yet. And then Lee Chaeyeon, she's currently under Woolim, and she's currently a contestant on that Street Woman Fighter show. But she just to note, Chaewon was also under Woolim before she signed with HYBE. So I guess out of Yuri and Chaeyeon, who do we think has a chance of joining this Source Music new girl group?
Wait a minute.
What?
Is Eunbi still under Woolim?
Honestly, I meant to look that up, but I'm actually not sure.
Because I'm surprised if they have Chaeyeon and Eunbi, I'm surprised they didn't do like a duo.
That's the thing that I think is so interesting. Like, if HYBE's gonna snatch Chaewon, you might as well snatch up all the IZ ONE girlies that were under Woolim. Like, I think it's very interesting that, at least for now, it was particularly Chaewon they went with. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wait, Chaewon is technically still under Woolim? Wait, wait, because I'm pretty sure she's still under Woolim. I mean, I'm pretty sure Chaeyeon is under Woolim. Let me just double check. Oop. Oopsies. Chaewon. I mean, if she is, I guess that would make more sense, because I feel like that would be so shady to take one member and not both of them.
It looks like she's under WM.
She's under WM. Yo, I'm
WM.
What?
Which one is that?
I don't know. Okay. Never mind then. Scratch that, guys. Okay. That's the entertainment label.
Yeah, they have B1A4 and Oh My Girl.
Okay. All right. Eunbi's still under Woolim? Okay. So then that's really strange. I guess my new question is, why did they take Eunbi and they only took Chaewon? I mean, it could be that Eunbi was like, I want to be a soloist, especially after seeing how Changha fared it might be like that kind of thing. But
yeah, their like interests probably didn't align.
Yeah, but I think that's interesting. So okay, that kind of changes things a bit, but still, I guess the question kind of remains whether we'll see Jo Yori, or Chan. I feel like Chan would be a really good addition, but the thing is, I'm worried because she is currently doing that street woman fighter thingy, and like I feel like if she was going to sign, like she would have been like, I don't know like when they're actually going to debut, and we haven't even like gotten like a full lineup yet, but I don't know, I feel like she would be in prep mode if that was something that she was going to participate in. But I feel like,
and she might want to be a soloist too, maybe.
That's true. Like, yeah, that's so true. Like, I feel like this is like, you know, soloists, like seeing the success of people like Changha, Sami, Taeyeon as a solo. I feel like it's really giving like, especially female soloists, maybe a lot of confidence to just debut solo. But I don't know. I thought that was like interesting though, and like I still think that maybe Hitomi. I don't know. Actually, let me not say, because I don't know. Maybe she said. I remember a couple months back, people were like shook because she got a Korean driver's license. So people are like, "Ooh, is that like, you know, is that like a hint that she's gonna debut in Korea?" But for the most part, I haven't seen any announcements that she's left AKB48 or she's like poised to graduate or anything like that. But yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea. Andy says maybe she's on the show to build hype for her debut.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be it. But I also feel like, I mean, she was an IZ ONE member. Like, is this not?
Oh, she joined as an IZ ONE?
Huh?
She joined as an IZ ONE member for the show?
Well, no, I think it started after they disbanded.
So, okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Swiggle says, it would be interesting to see Chaeyeon go into HYBE, just because Oh My Girl's resurgence I think deserves to be nurtured more before a new girl group comes out of WM. Okay, yeah. I feel like that, yeah, because I feel, yeah, that's the awkward thing, because it's like if you're not going to debut solo, then there has to be a group.
It all depends on what she's doing.
True.
I guess.
True. I think Chaeyeon is supposed to debut in WM's new girl group eventually, and probably doing the show for HYBE. That could be it too. I think personally, if I was somebody post IZ ONE and I didn't have like a strong will to want to go solo, I would be trying to get in this group.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly,
I just feel like it's just positive. Now I noticed Source Music, and I think Source Music for the most part did a good job with G Friend. I know that you know, when they disbanded, it was kind of questionable. Which actually, that was another thing I thought. Like, maybe that's why they were so like, all right, bye. Like when G Friend disbanded, because they knew that they had this in the works.
Oh yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah, because there were already rumors right before that they were like planning to make like a girl group, right?
And the whole rumor about Sakura signing with Big Hit / HYBE was that was back in March, so that was before they disbanded.
Oh really? Oh
yeah,
wow.
That was a while ago. So another question I had was so they mentioned that they're gonna have former IZ ONE members, but they also mentioned in the report that there might be former Produce 48 members. So I definitely wanted to take this chance to go through some of the members that may possibly like be in this group, like that I'm hoping. I don't know, like it kind of was like a walk down memory lane, because I was like, oh yeah, that person was really popular at the time, and then there's this person. So there's an assumption on my part that they're going to possibly like add members that were like closer to like the top, so closer to debuting. So the first one, of course, is Econ. We know that she was wrong. She was played. I don't know. She's been through it. My girl has been through it. So I really
also how old was, okay, I always like to think, how old was Irene when she debuted?
Okay, so she was born in 1991, I believe, and they debuted in 2014.
14? Oh,
yeah. So I think she was 23.
Okay. Because cons.
Don't do my girl. Listen.
Because at this point, her age, I would be like, I kind of don't want to be I wouldn't want to be in a group.
I can see that. But the thing is, I think what's kind of like the saving grace is that Chaewon's kind of young, but Sakura was born in 1998. So I feel like, I mean, that's not old, obviously, but like, you know, it's not like a teenager. So I mean, if I were her, like, I feel like I wouldn't mind being in a group with like somebody at least that is kind of tangentially my age. And
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like she's talented. I feel like, I don't know.
I just realized that Khan's birthday, technically, I think it's already happening, but in Korea. But yeah, it's tomorrow.
Oh, look at that! Timely. Happy birthday, Khan.
27.
All right. Everyone says, okay, Khan's on the older side, but you know what? HYBE labels is known for BTS for breaking the mold. I know it's source music, but guys, I'm stretching here. Breaking the mold. Maybe they don't care. I mean,
breaking the mold of what? They didn't break any age mold. They were young when they debuted.
Ancient? I don't know.
He's younger than Irene was, and I think they debuted before.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think yeah, that's true. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm just putting it out there because, you know, she's there. Somebody mentioned that HYBE's already under Playlist. That works perfectly, so there's not much rifting that they need to do anyway.
But I thought she left Playlist already.
Did she?
Yeah, I thought she went somewhere else.
I mean, that would be the smart thing to do.
This 48 was done. She like left.
That would be the smart thing to do. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, she's in High Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that is.
Well, then she can go back, not to Playlist, but under HYBE. Listen, I'm going, because the thing is, I really think that this group is about to be something. And yeah, I don't know. Source Music, you know, the group that just disbanded G-Friend, they had a cuter, you know, image when they debuted, but they like, you know, got a mature image eventually. So maybe an older idol, female idol is the way to go. Who knows? I feel like it's nice. Jin was young enough when he debuted. If he was born in 1992 and they debuted in 2013, he was like, what, 21?
Yeah. Oh. That's how old Schumann was.
Oh,
no. EXO. I'm pretty sure he's 21.
That's a good age to debut. I personally feel like it would be a smart move. People already know that she was wronged. People love her. She's talented. It would really be up to her because a lot of people are saying, I feel like she's just like done with the idol life. I would be too because I'm smart. But yeah, that was one of the people I remembered. Another person, Miho, she was really, really popular. She's a Japanese contestant. That was another thing that I don't think they specified in that report. But you know, a lot of people are thinking Korean members, but maybe they're gonna scoop up one of the Japanese members that weren't in IZ ONE, but like finished like high, because there was a huge scandal and a lot of fans felt that not only was the show rigged in a way that took out Chowan and Kaen, but a lot of people feel like there should have been at least, you know, a couple more Japanese contestants that should have debuted in the show. So one of the members that I remember being particularly popular was Miho Miyazaki. I don't know if I would imagine she graduated like AKB48 or whichever unit she was in. Let me look at it real quick. But I remember she was very, very popular. I remember she was kind of like known for being into Korean stuff. I don't think she's not in a group. Okay. Let's see. Oh, is she still currently in AKB48? There's no way. There's no way. It doesn't say. Maybe. I would imagine she graduated. Maybe I'm lying to myself. I mean, on her wiki it says that she's currently still a member. But what team is she on? Maybe we should do that. Oh, I accidentally clicked on girl group instead of AKB48. Okay, let's see. Members. Current members. Actually, maybe somebody in chat can tell me. I feel like that would be faster. No, y'all, listen. They're not too old. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh, how old is she?
She was born in 1993, so 28.
Oh, and we're talking about Khan. She's a whole year older.
Listen, if you want to, you know, get the How old is Sakura? Sakura's like 23, right? Because I know Chaewon is a baby. She was like born in 2001, I think. So she is pretty young. But I'm just saying, because here's the thing. They can take like the young girls, but these girls had somewhat of a backing. They already kind of showed. I mean, I feel like maybe they're over it. Who knows? But I don't know. I'm thinking.
So if they did this, I would think that I would have to make them like a different group. Like they're like the older sister group or something. Because that's like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't want to put them with the younger people.
That's true. I guess age gap wise, it's kind of weird. Guys, but listen, I'm just trying to put the options out there because I remember they were very popular. Now, granted, that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But I know like Miho, she had a real interest in Korea. You know, she was pretty good at Korean, if I can remember right. And she did have a like decent like fan base around her, I feel like if I can remember. What about, oh my god, what about Ha Yoonji? She was still in a trainee during Produce 48 and got screwed by the evil edit. Yes, she was a really good singer. And then she got this edit where it made her look greedy to try to like, they sang some song and she wanted to get like the good part, the lead part. It was the whole thing with Nako. It was like, they all auditioned.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then, which I love Nako, but she was singing it. I don't know. It didn't make any sense. Yeah, but she got it. But the thing is, I think she left Playlist. I don't think she's under Playlist anymore. I actually don't know what happened to her because I'm pretty sure she left with who?
Colin.
I know for a hot second, everyone was like, "Oh, they're about to be a duo. They're about to be a duo," and then like nothing came of it, and then Colin left. But like, I don't know. I feel like that would be cute. That would actually no. Now I'm kind of caping for her because she did really get played. She definitely did not leave the con. Wait, she's still under Playlist?
Wait, didn't she just leave?
Girl, huh?
I thought she. Maybe I'm just making this up.
I think maybe I'm being dramatic, but I think she might have left. Left the industry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like was she the one that spoke English? Like she was like, yeah. I feel like I remember hearing her leaving.
Wait, no, it says that she's currently under. Wait, this is kind of old though. Her birth name is Jennifer. Okay,
Jennifer.
so it says Colin left Playlist in 2019, and this left Yoonji's future for debut unknown. Okay, so yeah, it seems like there's not much from her since, but there's no reports that she left. Oh, is there?
Wait, is there another Island series coming?
I don't think so. I think that's old. I think people thought she was going to be in Island.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. This is somebody I kind of forgot. Okay, she's still under Playlist, it seems. But all the like info I found on her is kind of old. It's kind of sad to see like really active fan like Instagrams or fan Twitter accounts like just become inactive when they're just like no longer interested in following the person. But that was one. That was one. We already went over Chan. Miyu, she was another contestant that I remember being quite popular, another Japanese contestant. I believe, what was it? Peekaboo? She went kind of viral when she her fan cam of one of the like performances. But she was definitely a front runner. A lot of people felt that she was going to be in the group. I think currently she's team A of AKB48, so she hasn't graduated from AKB48. But yeah, she was very, very popular. I believe there was like a scandal though that happened about something she said about like, I don't know, like a Japanese emperor or something. I don't know. I forget that happened. But I'm not quite sure if that really tanked her popularity or it was just the rigamization that happened that like kicked her out of the top 12. But I remember she was pretty popular through it. And it was surprising when she didn't make the final cut, but she's also a member. I remember. Yeah, Fromis 9 was a rigged group. Only one member was actually voted in. Only one? God.
Wow.
They said, we don't care. We do not care.
Like pick people from the beginning and they're just like, yeah, just go with it. I don't care what you all do. Just do your thing.
That's actually highway robbery. See, this is why I cannot sit with Girls 999. Girls Planet 999, because it's just like,
I can't get away with that again. Like, you know, people are watching them. I doubt that they can do, at least they can't do as bad as like From It. They can't do like 98% are not supposed to be in the group.
That, I don't know. I just feel like maybe this is not rigged. Maybe Girls Planet 999 is not rigged. But I feel like if we let them fill their britches too much, I feel like it's just gonna start, because it's just like, from what I remember, only one guy got in trouble, and like, you know, he was the producer or whatever, but like still, like, I feel like that wasn't the only one being shady.
Oh yeah, probably not. He's a scapegoat.
Yeah. So people are mentioning Miyu. So this is me. It's like Miyu. Also,
I was looking at these names you listed, and I'm like, gosh, I remember I could not tell the difference between these people because of their names. Like, I'd be like, who the heck is? There's too many M's.
Yeah. Yeah, Miu, she got kind of, I forget what it was. I think it was a Red Velvet song or something, but she got really popular off of that. You know, a lot of people liked her. Miu, who was the one that had like the A performance in like the first round of like performances, she is under Mystic Entertainment. She was also another person that, I don't know if I have her picture here, but she was also another person, oh, there we go, that I was like, maybe they'll buy out her contract and add her to the group. She was also very well loved. A lot of people thought her voice was very interesting. She's born in, I believe she was born in 1996. So for all y'all saying that people are too old, she's only 2 years older than Sakura.
She's getting there. She's still younger. She's younger though.
Well, I feel like Sakura, she's probably gonna be the face center. So as long as you're somewhere around Sakura's age range, I feel like you should be fine.
Yeah.
Jurina graduated? Oh, okay. Well.
Ooh. Well, just imagine.
That's that on that. Oh my God. Imagine if they're like, we want you. Come here.
She's like, okay.
That would be wild.
That would be too powerful.
I honestly that would be wild, honestly, if they just snapped. I mean, I feel like this is a really cool power move from HYBE. Like, they have been listening to the Produce 101 screeds, and they're like, I feel like they were really peeping what problems people have had with post Produce 101 groups, because I feel like they really, really just did everything right. I mean, we don't know what it's like 100%. These are all reports from now, but one, people complain of the group size that the members are in. Like, you know, they're too big. You know, the ratio, they're saying that there's supposed to be 5 members and 2 to 3 one that were actually in IZ ONE, and then the rest of them are supposed to, or some of them at least, are supposed to consist of people who were on the show. That's genius. I feel like that's like all we ask for. Like, don't put in randos. No offense to randos. But like, and they have like one of the like popular, like second place, arguably first most popular, one of the members that were also really popular. We don't know who the third member is gonna be, but I imagine no matter who it is, it's gonna like work with the lineup. I don't know, I feel like this is a win. This is a W for HYBE.
Yeah, definitely.
Or Source Music, I guess. But yeah, overall, I just thought it was really, 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 really smart. Like, when I heard about what, like, the ratio, I was like, that ratio, you got it right. So yeah, good luck to HYBE and Source Music. I keep getting HYBE credit. Let me give Somu, Source Music, some credit. Y'all kind of did that. I don't know why I'm being so bitter. But yeah. So moving on. So this is quite a sad report. But it was recently It was recently announced, and I think it was actually today, that Jungyeon from Twice is actually going to halt her participation in Twice promotions to kind of focus on herself due to anxiety and other issues. So there was actually a report or a statement that was put out by JYP Entertainment that read, "Hello, this is JYP Entertainment. We would like to inform you about Twice member Jungyeon's current health situation. Jungyeon is currently experiencing panic and psychological anxiety. Although I keep like messing up her name. Although Jungyeon was moving forward with her schedule by simultaneously taking action for recovery, we value our artist's health as the most important issue. Therefore, after deep discussion internally, accompanied by professional medical measures, we have decided that it is needed for Jungyeon to have sufficient time to focus on her recovery and rest." After discussions with Jungyeon herself and other Twice members, we inform you that Jungyeon will be unable to attend Twice's activities for a while in future schedules. As the artist label, we will provide the best procedures for Jungyeon to recover with sufficient amount of time. We kindly ask for your love and support for her full recovery. So this is quite sad because this hiatus she's taking kind of follows another hiatus she took last year due to like a similar issue, psychological anxiety, and she only resumed in the beginning of this year. So yeah, I was really shocked to see this, but like it must be really, really hard, especially in like such a popular group like Twice, because it's literally like back to back to back to back. Like after they finished Alcohol Free, they like went into promoting their Japanese album. That's kind of been like a thing for them for like, since they debuted. Like they're kind of nonstop. But like I don't know, I couldn't imagine, because I get pretty bad anxiety as well, but I couldn't imagine like it being my job to like be in front of people and then also struggle with that. Like it's I don't know, I just feel so bad. Like and I'll say sorry, what was you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say it just sucks.
Now a lot of people were saying, and I don't even want to bring it up because I really hate talking about this, but I did see some discussion that people were saying, oh, it's because people were attacking her weight and things like that and how she looked and stuff. And
really?
Yeah, I was like, I don't really notice that, but I don't know. In a lot of the forums I went into that were discussing this topic, people were bringing that up. But I mean, I feel like there's a lot of issues. I mean, a lot of reasons why that could be like anxiety triggering, that just like being in the K-pop industry. Like, I mean, maybe that was it. Maybe people were attacking her for that. But I feel like in general, it's just like a hard thing.
And it could just be stress induced. Like nothing could like it can be something that's not that big of an issue, but it could just be like she's just really stressed. So it's just like it just accumulated and she's just like feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah. I'm just like really happy that we've gotten to the point where like agencies like, will let like members like rest and things like that for mental health reasons, because I feel like the K-pop industry has a bad rep for just like working idols to the bones and things like that. So it's good to see. I know particularly JYP is kind of known for being the label that like takes mental health seriously, and there's been like, talk that they have like psychiatrists and things like that on like site for the idols and things like that. But yeah, I don't know. It just like broke my heart to like, because like on top of that, like I don't know, like it's probably like, oh, I don't want to miss this stuff, but like I need to like rest. Like it's FOMO. It's really Andre says, plus she's probably still recovering from her neck injury too. That is actually something I didn't know about, but yeah, she's recovering from a neck injury. All the body shaming or concerns during Alcohol Free was completely unnecessary, but it might not be the sole reason, and that's her business. And I think that's really important, because I feel like there was a lot of rush to be like, it's because you guys keep making fun of her like size or whatever, and I'm like, what?
Does she look different in alcohol free? I'm so confused.
I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like that's the scary thing about being idol. People are so, like, they're gonna compare you now to you when you debuted, like, 5 years ago, which is just dumb to begin with. But, like, I did see that there was a lot of people just jumping to be like, it's because you did this or whatever. And like, I feel like that's what you, like, see a lot. Like, a lot of people, when, you know, it's revealed that maybe an idol's having some issues, whether it's like mental health related or just struggling with hate and things like that, and people are so quick to jump to like assign the reason, even though, like, well, you don't really know. Like, you don't know like the intricacies of like what they might be going through. Like, there's a lot of ways you might be stressed out. But honestly, she should have stayed on hiatus, and the alcohol-free comeback could have waited. Twice works way too hard. Yeah. See, that's the thing that, like, is always so, like, awkward, too, because, like, Twice works a lot, and I know the one thing that Once will always say is that, like, yeah, Twice loves to work and things like that, because they hate accusations of, like, Twice being overworked, like, for some reason. Like, they hate when people, like, you know, they think that, I mean, sometimes it can be like, you know, concern trolling, but for the most part, I feel like people are genuinely just like, they are like constantly doing stuff. But yeah, see, it's kind of hard to have those conversations because everyone assumes it's concern trolling and things like that. But yeah, I feel like Twice is at a point where it's like, they don't have anything else to prove, pretty much. Like, they've been killing it for so long at this point, like, literally.
Yeah. Which is why I'm kind of also surprised that they don't take like more breaks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like they're already established, so it's like you can slow it down. Exactly. Honestly, especially with like, I don't know, COVID still happening. So it's like, take this chance to just be like, do nothing. Not nothing, but like do less.
Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, it's I don't get it. Like, definitely, I feel like I don't know. It's kind of hard because, like, if you look at people who debuted around them, I don't know. It's actually kind of a toss up. But I don't know, because they're so popular. I feel like, you know, I feel like that's like the whole thing. You work your butt off, you get popular, so you can relax a bit more. And yeah, I just don't see that stage for Twice yet, which is very strange.
Yeah. Especially when, I don't know, with Blackpink, they don't even.
Yeah, I was gonna compare them to Blackpink, but I was like,
every 2 years, they come back with one song.
Yeah, so, I thought it was.
Think...
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, you would think that like JYP would be like, you know what? At this point, we should just do what they're doing. Y'all can take a break.
Honestly, it's like they don't know. I don't know. It's just really, really weird. But yeah, I really, really hope that she gets to get as much rest as she like could like need, and she doesn't feel stressed out like, oh, I have to hurry up and get better or anything, because anxiety, especially if you have like, I don't know if she's diagnosed for like a general anxiety disorder or anything like that, and again, it wouldn't be our business, but like, it is like a work in progress. It's not just like you rest and it's okay, like you do this and it's done. Like, it takes controlling, like it takes like, you know, working at it, working with coping mechanisms, so it's not like a one and done thing. So I really hope she, you know, gets the time she needs.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Fortune, are you having trouble chatting? I can see your chats. I also saw that people were jumping that because of her health, that when contract negotiations come out, she might leave the group. People are so dramatic. I mean, even if she does, that's her prerogative. Like, I feel like people have to understand, like, you're not. I
was gonna say, if you don't want her to leave, why would you jump on her?
Exactly.
Because now she'll probably will want to leave more.
She's like,
y'all need to calm down. I can't.
Y'all are annoying me.
Yeah. Like, I was going to stay, but now I'm like,
She's like, maybe
a little too clean.
You're giving me ideas. But yeah, I feel like people just, I don't know. And a lot of it is just dramatics because people like to have the hit tweet or the hot take or whatever. Yeah, it's a lot, especially because you as a teenager is not necessarily the same as how you look as an adult because you're still growing. That is, again, so true. Like, it's like your body literally changes. Your mind doesn't develop until you're like 25. So it's just like, but yeah. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Oh, well, you know what? That's a good segue.
What, the winner thing?
Resigns, resigns.
Okay, so like I was just I wanted to like edit your thing so I could put the dash between the re and the signs because I was talking to my mom and was like, why are these spelled the same? Because they're the complete opposite meanings. They don't like why would you spell them the same?
The English language set me up. What's going on?
Like resigns and resigns.
But yeah, overall, I hope that, you know, she takes the time she can. And you know, whatever it is, like, I hope that fans, like, I'm not saying that this is like, oh, she's gonna leave or whatever, but like, even if that's like the case, that she just needs to, like, you know, take a year off, take a month off, whatever, like, fans just support that. And like, because it's like, you know, speculation is not, it's not fun. Okay, I put the dash in, y'all. So next up, Pem put it out. It's spelled incorrectly in my title, but I wanted to talk about the news that winner has re-signed with YG. So it was actually announced just today, which is exciting. I love to report on news the day it happened. So YG Entertainment has announced that on August 18th that all members of Winner have agreed to resign with YG Entertainment with a 5-year contract, which I thought was interesting. Through their agency, Winner said, "I want to say that I respect Inner Circle," which was their fandom name, "who has always been with us by our side. Thanks to you, we exist today. A music journey without a destination, with you and more in the future. I want to share memories and be together." So currently, Jinwoon and Seunghoon are in the military. But Seungyoon, I believe he had a solo album recently, right?
Did he?
I feel like maybe it was last year. And Minho,
I think I do remember him doing something.
yeah, I feel like we talked about it a couple of streams ago. But Minho also like are active and doing things while they're in the army. So what was your first thought that when you saw this? Because
it was kind of like I read it as resigned, so I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then I was like, for 5 years, wait a minute, they're going back. And I was like, okay, I guess that's good for them. I just didn't think that was gonna happen.
I was like, okay, to be fair, I don't follow, I'm not an Inner Circle, I don't follow them closely.
Neither
so,
do I. So. So I was like, okay, whatever.
But yeah, I was like, I'm sorry. Pem said Stockholm Syndrome. But the thing is, I feel like when we think YG, we think YG bad, right? I was reading. People were like, I feel like they got, for a YG group, they get decent promotion and they haven't been done too dirty. So I'm like, if they truly, because I feel like people had the same exact feeling when Akmu resigned with YG. They're like, girls, what's happening? But it's like, if they feel like comfortable there, or they feel like they have, that's their best like bet or whatever, then like that's I guess the way to go. What I did think was interesting though is like in the statement in the report, it's a lot of like, you know, we re-signed because, you know, we're doing it for Inner Circle, we want to stay together for y'all. But my question is, could you not stay together not under YG? Did that make sense? Could
YG.
What was that? I don't know if I made
YG probably would not let them keep their name.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, were you basically, you know, YG basically offered the ultimatum that was like, either you resign here or you don't get to like use the name Winner, use the former like your songs and things like that. Like I wonder if that played a role at all in the fact that they resigned.
It sounds like illegal. You can't do any of this. You can't reference any of like what you've done before, even though it's been on TV. You've been places. People see it on the internet, but you can't. You can't say that you were a former Winner member.
You were born today. You have no. Honestly, I read, or I think somebody was telling me about how BuzzFeed, they like will like pretty much take your likeness. Like there is two women who used to be on Ladylike on BuzzFeed, like that segment that where they just do like lady stuff or whatever, and they had a segment where they would like do videos together. And so when they left BuzzFeed, they actually could not use like they couldn't take that segment to their own channel because their names together, and I guess pretty much any fashion, was like copyrighted by BuzzFeed. So they basically had to rename themselves Kitchen and Jorn. I think their name, I know one of the people in it, their name is Jen, but I forget what the other girl's name is, because they couldn't literally use their own names. Like, yeah. So I know companies get really like slap happy with like these copyrights. So I don't know. I feel like that could be a thing. Like, I don't know. But I thought those was interesting because I feel like it's just always like, it's a bad, run away. But I don't know. But I also think it's really, really interesting because all the 2014 groups are, you know, all of them are up for contract renewal this year. Red Velvet's is, I don't know if they've said anything, but theirs would be at the end of this year because they debuted in August of 2014. And I know Mamamoo, we've already had their situation where they also debuted in 2014. So I kind of forgot that when it debuted in 2014, so I was surprised this came up. It came out a few months ago that YG Entertainment has copyrighted their artists' names. Wait, the group names or their individual names? Because we need human rights laws, please. I want to know what YGE promised them to get them to stay. Oh yes, hi Kristen, hi Jen, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's always so interesting. I always find it so interesting nowadays where, like, you know, because like the whole 7-year contract or 10-year contract, whatever it used to be, I feel like it was like particularly to like exploit like the artist, because like by that 10-year, you know, they sign the trainee contract where they have nothing to bargain with, so it's not really benefiting them. And then by the time they reach 10 years, they're probably not as popular as they were at their peak, so they don't have as much to bargain with. But I'd be interested to see, you know, what that negotiation looks like between Winner.
Yeah.
Because it's like, they are popular, but I don't know. I feel like they're not as popular as their peak.
Yeah, definitely not. I feel like after really, really, I feel like I haven't really heard anything. But it's, you know.
All right, let me mute her.
I'm here all week.
Let me just disconnect her from the call. Like G-Dragon, Taeyang, but well, you know, I will say, okay. So if it's stage names, I get it. But if you're trying to copyright my actual name,
you can no longer have this name, sir. If you want to leave this company, you must go by Bob. I don't know. Pick one, but it can't be the one that you have now.
He said, your birth certificate is mine. Give it here. Like, what? That's insane. But I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. They might, because the thing is, they know they're in the negotiations. They know what's good for them. I'm gonna assume they did what they thought was the smartest choice. I thought it was quite interesting that it's a 5-year contract. That's a lot. I would do like 3.
Yeah. 5 years. I don't know. I don't think I could do that unless they promise me like you can have solo stuff. It doesn't have to be just group stuff. Like we'll get you an album. Like I'd be like, maybe, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Still 3 years would probably be where I would be like, we can discuss after that. But 5 years is like, dang, that's half a decade.
Yeah, that's a lot to commit to at once. Like you said, like 3 years, maybe even like 2 years, and then we'll see. Because I don't know, 5 years, that's basically a whole nother new contract. Like,
because it's usually 7, right? So.
Yes, it says this every time. The owner of the video or moderator is blocking you from commenting. Edit and try again. Maybe you're using, I don't know. That's really weird. Usually, like, there's not much moderation. But I don't know. Maybe try refreshing. I'm so sorry. That seems really frustrating. But yeah, I don't have any like blocking on it or whatever. Like I make sure to put like the least restrictions, like not for kids. I pretty much approve every comment too, because I know sometimes if it like has a cuss word in it, YouTube will ask me if I want to show the comment, and I'm just like fine. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, because didn't they copyright some of the Blackpink members' names? I will say if it's a stage name, I guess like that is a lot, but like I guess if it's a stage name you made up, but that just seems like.
I wonder if that's why they made them. Didn't they like make Winner and iKON change their names to stage names or something?
I don't know.
Like, or at least iKON, I think they have like different names than when they debuted, and it was weird when they did that because I was just like, it's kind of late. We're gonna change all these people's names.
I don't know. Speaking of iKON, though, a lot of people are wondering if iKON will renew when their contract is next year because they debuted in 2015. 15 or 16? I think it was 15. Let me look.
15 sounds right. Wasn't 2016 Blackpink?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you're right. It was 2015. Yeah, people are wondering if they're gonna renew, which is an interesting question. I mean,
they have more members, right?
So yeah,
there's more of a chance of them, like one of them being like, "Yeah, nah."
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't. I feel like it doesn't look good, but also it might look good. I really don't know. Like I really don't know. I'm so out of the loop with these
like,
two groups.
They're doing something. Yeah. That they're keeping their people. So
threatening them. I mean, we already saw how he threatened that one person. They're like, "I will kill you" in the industry. But yeah,
he sent like a text like, "I will kill you." ... In the industry. Just keeping you on your toes. Just making sure you understand. I will do something.
Like that was so crazy. Oh, I was so shook.
Yeah.
All right. So good luck to Winner on all their future endeavors. And moving on. So guys, now we'll be talking about the comeback corner. And of course, we have to talk about Red Velvet. So Red Velvet just dropped their first album in 2 years called Queendom. And it was very highly anticipated. You know, a lot of people are looking forward to it. You know, this is the first project we get post the incident with Wendy and also post Irene's scandal, which I feel like a lot of people, I mean, it seems like most people are over it, but I have seen discussion here or there about whether she deserves to come back to the spotlight and how they feel about her. So the album in question contained 6 songs, including the title track, Queendom. And so with this album, with the single Queendom, they released a music video. So yeah, I just wanted to jump into it. Oh, before you do, I want to say that apparently they sold 126,000 copies in the first week, which is their highest first week sales ever. So it seems like the Rebel Loves were like, we're keeping the queen for you girls. We're waiting for our girls. So yeah, let's just get into it. What did you think about Queendom? The song.
Sorry. It was all right. I already knew I was like gonna be like meh by the teaser, and then when I heard the actual song, I was like still like I don't hate it. It's not my favorite song on the album. So I mean, at least I mean, yeah, it's all right. If it came on, I would be like, okay, it's cute. But I think it's like, I will say, I think it's like my least favorite title track
ever. Go
out of all their title tracks, I think, yeah.
Oh my god, that is shocking. Honestly,
I will say it might tie with Power Up.
Wow. You think Rookie is better than this?
Rookie, I didn't hate when I first heard it.
That's shocking to me.
I'm not saying I hate this song. I didn't think it was as bad as some people. I mean, as it aged, I don't like it as much. But on the first listen for Rookie, I was like, oh, this is catchy. But yeah.
I mean, I guess it's because this, like, I kind of agree. Okay, I like it, but because it has a lot of things that I would like. I do feel like it's more on the generic side, and I can kind of see, because like Rookie, even if you think it's horrible, I feel like it does like make a statement. Like, it's a very, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's a very jarring song. So like, I feel like a lot of people hated it, a lot of people loved it, but like it doesn't. I feel like there's no like lukewarm, I guess, response to it. Like, it's either you were like, ew, this sucks, or whatever. And a lot of Red Velvet songs are like that. I quite liked it, but it's like their first comeback in a really long time. So it's like, I get it. Like, they've been through a lot, but it's like, we're gonna expect something a bit more like game changing because you've been away for so long. I don't know. That's what I felt. Jadella says, I thought the music video needed a storyline. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it seemed like they were trying to do something with that, and I was like, what the heck is happening? I don't know what you guys are doing. I thought there was gonna be like a shop or something, like an owner of a shop, because it seemed like that's what the teasers were doing and all of that, but I don't know where that went. It's kind of like EXO with Exodus. How they were like, wow, this is gonna be epic. They're like, Sheen's in Berlin, Kai's in freaking Norway. I don't even know where the heck he was, but like they're all in different areas, and it was cool. And then they were like, hey girl, we're in a freaking car shop. And I was like, what is this?
Top 10 anime betrayals, honestly. I honestly will say that why did they hype it up like that? I could kind of understand, because Call Me Baby would not fit with an epic song. And I know a lot of people thought El Dorado should have been their choice.
We literally should have done that first and then had Call Me Baby as a second video. Like a duo video. Like, that's all they had to do. Like how they did a Lucky One and Monster.
That would have worked. But I feel like maybe they felt that Call Me Baby was more public friendly, so they were gonna go, like, they were like, oh, let's go where the money reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
Yeah. Like, I still stand by the fact that I think like they did mean to do an El Dorado video, but I think the stuff with Tao happened and then they couldn't do it.
Maybe, perhaps, because I do think that, like, I remember like the stage that they would do like during the concerts was like really involved compared to like the other stages, so that would make sense. Do we think we would have liked it better had it came out after Psycho, had Wendy's accident not happened? Because I heard like that going around. What was that?
Like a repack?
Maybe a repack, maybe just it was like, because I feel like, you know, we had to wait so long for this, so it kind of built up hype. Like Andy's saying, they built up a lot of hype, so I understand. Yeah. Would it be a good, because the thing is, Psycho was a huge hit. Like, people loved Psycho. So would a song like this be disappointing, or are we just putting too much on it because it was after a 2-year kind of gap?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. It's really hard. I don't know, because it's like, I agree, it's not top Red Velvet song, but I do like it. Now, I listened to it maybe like 5-ish times in a row just to soak it in. Haven't really been moved to listen to it since, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I do, like, I feel like they should have used Pose as the title track. And it seems like for some reason they haven't even performed Queendom. I haven't seen it.
They haven't?
I've only seen like a clip of them doing a little bit of the chorus, but I have not seen them do a full performance. But they've done a full performance of Pose, which is like weird. And I'm like, did you just mean to have this as your title track and you screwed up? Like, what happened? Like, you're like, this should have been the title track, but we accidentally filmed Queendom, so I guess we got like
not accidentally.
How did you accidentally do that?
That's I want to like it, because the thing is, one of the things that I think is so unfortunate about the whole thing that happened, and Wendy's accident and things like that happening when it did, is that like they deserve to like really bask in how successful Psycho was, but I feel like they didn't properly get to, because they didn't get properly promote it because of everything that happened. So it's kind of like, I want this to literally take the place of the success that Psycho had, so they can properly like bask in it. But yeah,
you know what they should do? They should just re-release Psycho in fall. You know, just as fall rolls around, I feel like Psycho would be a nice song. Just, I mean, they already have a following for it. Get more people.
Honestly, I saw somebody say that they're like, they should promote it as like a B-side or something. Like they should have put it on this album or something. I was like, that would have kind of been ingenious. That's crazy.
Or was that a full album?
That was,
or was that a mini? I can't remember.
It probably was a mini.
Let
me check.
So I was like, if it was it probably yeah, it was a mini because I think it was the last. It was the last part of their Reva festival thing.
Yeah.
Psycho. Maybe I don't know. Like do a repack of that whole entire thing, and then have Psycho, and then
just
that's it.
Its way. Honestly, I feel like it would only be fair because it just is so unfortunate what happened. Andy said, I would have loved a Psycho-ish song around Halloween instead. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be on Music Bank soon. Okay, so they are performing it. I think people would have still felt the same knowing they could go back to Psycho. Oh, wait. Like, had the wait not been so long and Wendy's accident not happened, would have gotten a better response. Yeah, it's really hard to say because it's like, I feel like a lot of things go into play when you release a song. Not only how the song sounds and what you released previously, but also like the time of year, like how people are feeling. Current events sometimes can affect it because of like something tragic has just happened. Nobody's going to want to be like bopping, you know, bop, 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 bop to the top or whatever. Like I feel like it's job. Well, we can there's always time to job. So that's the exception to the rule. But yeah. All right, let's get into the actual album. So I only listened to 2 songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I listened to Pose and Pushin' Pullin'. And I liked both. I still need to listen to the other 3 though. Oh no, I listened to Pose and Hello Sunset, which I like both. But Jazz, you seem like you did a deeper dive. So what were your top hits from the album?
Did I do a deeper dive? I'm not sure I did. I need to actually re-listen to it because I listened to it the morning of, and I didn't get a chance to actually re-listen to it again. But I have listened to Pose a lot because I just liked Pose from the first listen of the album and the only listen of the album. Pose was the one that stood out the most to me, and then I like that they actually performed that. So
I didn't see that
performance. It was nice seeing the dance.
Oh, is it a good dance?
Yeah, I think they did it for their whatever the Queendom performance thing. Like you know how they do like a concert thing.
Oh yeah, like when they come
people
back.
do concerts. Yeah, so that's when they did it, which is why I was like, it's so weird that they didn't do Queendom.
They're like, we hate this song
too,
a
whole
girl.
Performance of Pose. I was like, what is this?
You know, Red Velvet's a bit, you know, different. You know, avant-garde. Maybe they were trying to set the trend.
Different, but making no sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. Overall, there was a very interesting comment I saw. Though, sorry, this is not about the album, so this is a little bit backtracking. But somebody said that they feel like Queendom was too childish for Red Velvet to do.
Oh my gosh, yes, it was. I think that's what, like, I didn't care for. It just seemed very. You can do it, kids. Get together. It's your Queendom, guys. Like, seemed like a Barbie.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. It's all coming out.
You know, some of the words were kind of, you know, like giving like after school special, but like I thought it was like overall, like I don't know. Maybe I was like, the thing is, I'm partial to songs like that. I love really, really like peppy, maybe even a bit corny songs. So I feel like this is like right up my alley. But I
feel like I like them sometimes. But for some reason, I guess it is part of the fact that like Psycho was the last one that they did, and then they came back with this, and I was like, really? I was expecting some hardcore like something that would get me like really jazzed. But this one was just kind of, yeah.
Oh,
It wasn't
wow.
bad. It was just, as you said, generic.
Yeah. No, I can see that. I mean, yeah, I think I liked it, but I can kind of like, it's just like kind of forgettable, like in terms, especially within like Red Velvet's discography. But I feel like I'm probably gonna listen to it a lot more because I really do like the chorus. Corny songs can be good and are fun, but IDK. Ooh, it seems like a lot of Queendom more childish than Rookie. The thing is, Rookie was childish. I mean, like the rookie, that part was childish, but I feel like the other parts weren't. Like you got really good vocals.
Yeah. I love the I don't know. I like the verses.
Yeah. I feel like well, yeah, the verses were good. But then looky now, yeah. Then okay, yeah. That part was really good. Yeah, it's really a toss up because I want this to like do really good for Red Velvet. I feel like they need a W after like, you know, the rough kind of issues they've been having over the couple years. But I think, you know, now is the time to rate the song, guys. What are we giving it out of 10? Jazz, you can start.
I wish I could remember what I gave. What's that other alcohol?
Alcohol free. You give it a 10 out of 10 because that's what it deserves.
That's a lie. I think I put it above alcohol free.
Okay, guys.
So whatever I gave alcohol free.
This is where we're gonna end the show. I definitely like, well, now alcohol free is the scale. I think I liked alcohol 3 better. I'm sorry, River Loves. Rookie was childish, but it knew that it was, if that makes sense, and it had a fun feel to it. True. And I feel like they were doing a lot of fun stuff vocally too that I didn't really see in Queendom. Ooh, Leanne said I will give it a 5. Ooh. Okay, so we have 1 10 out of 10 and one 5 out of 10. Jadelle says I say 7 because the MV lacked a bit. That's fair. I think. Yeah, I wish they would have done, like, I was really excited to get like a proper like discotheque roller rink type music video, and it was just kind of like, you know, whatever. Pem gives it a 7. Andy says 6 or 6.5 for now. Fortunate says 8.
That's what I was thinking. I was like 6.5 or a 7.
So, I mean, I still think it's on the higher side. Like, I don't see anyone giving it like a 2.
It's not terrible. Like, I feel like it's not a terrible song. It don't have to be like, I don't even know. Have you ever heard the Hello song by like, I think the group was like, it was a boy group. I think it might have been, they were like called BIG or something. And it was like, they literally just say hello in different languages, and it's a terrible song. It's so bad. And it's like, hello, konnichiwa, guten tag, and it's like, what, who made this song?
I think I know the group BIG, but I've never heard that song. But they said somebody get the thesaurus.
It's not a good song. I think at one point they brag about Korea's Wi-Fi. I'm like, how did we get here?
Like, what even is going on?
Yeah, so it wasn't that. So as long as it's not that, you know, you're above it.
Not that being the level. Oh wait, So Much Disrespect says Hello was a bad song. Oh my god. Everyone's saying it was bad.
Oh, Hello by SHINee is good. I would never say that.
Yeah, Hello by SHINee. We no slander. Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad, but I think I probably will say a 7 or a 6.
Yeah,
for them too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It might grow on me, and just because we don't like it, y'all, doesn't mean it's gonna be a flop for Red Velvet. Let's do a Melon watch. Melon watch. Let's see where it is on Melon right now. Melon watch. Melon watch.
That's what I was actually thinking. Watch on your wrist.
Oh, it's number 8 right now. That's not bad. I don't know if it's zombie hours though, but
it's not. I mean, well, I don't know what zombie hours is. That's nighttime, right?
Yeah, when it would be like, I guess the crack of dawn. Yeah,
it's probably 12:36 there.
Yeah.
PM.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then that makes sense. Yeah, it's at number 8 on Melon right now. That's not bad at all. Okay, so perhaps Red Velvet is about to have like the comeback of the century, y'all. Maybe we're the flops. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wanted to show that it's Melon. We might as well just do a proper Melon launch. Ooh, honestly, aespa just kind of dominating with Next Level is like wasn't on my 2021 bingo card.
Wait a minute. What if they did this where it's like they picked a song that they knew wasn't going to beat Next Level, so they because they're like they need aespa to like get some type of following. So Red Velvet, like, we have some songs for you, but right now we're gonna give you this, and maybe in the fall we can come back and we'll give you like Psycho 2.0.
Oh my god!
Trust it, we have it, but we don't want to use it now. Okay.
I'm always curious about that, like when comebacks overlap. But I don't know, Taeyeon's song was really good, and that like is not doing as well as Next Level, but it's like kind of like staying. There's a lot of SM here. Okay. Somi's climbing
dance. Where's Butter?
Permission to tango. Oh wow. Permission to dance assholes. This is a lot of big three in like BTS. We have aespa, we have Taeyeon, we have Red Velvet, we have Somi.
Oh.
Is Haze on? She's not in 1G, is she?
No, I don't think so. Peaches. Ooh.
I get my peaches.
Okay, so Stay is the song of the summer. I love Stay by Kid Laroi.
I haven't listened to it yet. Isn't that
my
good?
God. Like, when it first came out, I was obsessed with it. And then now it's like really popular, and like TikTok likes to there's like that TikTok trend. And I was like, okay, that's good because I really like this song. I don't know, it's like it's pretty good. I just like the instrumental.
I have to
it's very catchy.
It's number 1 on Billboard right now. Number 1 is Lee Moojin, Shinho Tung, but I don't know what that song is. I'm not quite sure. I'm not familiar with it.
Shinho Dong.
Shinho Dong? No, it says Shinho Ding. Let me see. Let me get a translation. Traffic Light by Lee Moojin.
Wow.
It's a rock metal song.
Rock?
Apparently. Is this associated with a drama? Oh, maybe it's just somebody famous. I don't know. I'm not familiar with their work though. But good for him. You smashed it. You smashed it. All right, moving on. We have finally an ATEEZ story. I feel like so out of the loop because I'm not like a ATEEZ. Like I feel like ATEEZ is like the second gen, I don't know, Beast or something, like where, or maybe like a Infinite, where like everyone's gonna yell at me if I don't keep up with them. But I need to get into them, but I'm not the biggest fan, but this is very relevant to my interests because I do like Pentatonix. So it was reported that ATEEZ and acapella group, yes, acapella group, you heard it here right, folks, are going to do a collab single together. In particular, the Pentatonix member Hyuna, San, and Jungyeon will be featured on.
I mean, ATEEZ.
What was that?
You said the Pentatonix member.
Oh, sorry, the ATEEZ.
I was like, who are these people? That is not their name.
But they'll be featured on the group's new song. So I thought was really cool is that apparently, and now I don't know if this is just like lip service or somebody's publicist told them to add this in, but apparently the Pentatonix members had specifically requested them after seeing a performance. They're like, yes, this member, this member, this member, or maybe they just requested the group. But yeah, that's going to be released on August 20th. So like I mentioned, yeah, Pentatonix is an a cappella group, so that'll
be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, like it's random, but I also find it pretty cool. Like,
yeah.
Now to be honest, I was obsessed with Pentatonix when I was like in college, like early college, but I
like so many people.
Yeah, no, it was because that Daft Punk medley that got everyone.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite thing from them still to this day.
It was so good, and they've gone through some member changes since, but I think I feel like they're still fairly popular, so I feel like this is a W for ATEEZ. This would probably be the first ATEEZ song I hear. Actually, it might be. I don't know why.
You probably listened to one. You had to have listened to one from like somebody in your chat, like asked you to listen to it, and then you maybe listened to.
Yeah,
I feel like I listened to one with you because we were both like, we don't know anything about ATEEZ, and then we try. I don't know. I don't remember the song. Okay, but I think we watched.
We're back at square one, y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we watched an ATEEZ song.
Oh, Andy said, "Oh, so they actually wanted to collab with them." Yeah, according to these reports, it says that they personally, not like, again, I don't know if it's just like lip service or what is it, media play or whatever. But for the most part, I don't see why they would lie about it, because like regardless, it's like not that big of a deal. Like in terms of like whether they wanted to collab or whether it was just something put together by labels or whatever. But I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Andre says, I too love Pentatonix and got into them during college because our acapella group covered them, and I've seen them in concert twice. I'm jealous. I never got to see them in concert. But yeah, that's really cool. I think it's interesting. Acapella is such an interesting medium. So yeah, I hope they do really well. I'm excited for when it drops. We'll probably talk. Oh, it drops literally tomorrow, but we'll probably talk about it on the next show. But yeah, I thought that was just really, really interesting. So for the last topic of the day, Hyuna and IZ ONE are going to make a comeback. So on the most recent P Nation comeback, I guess, teaser, they have their own like version of YG's Who's Next. We got news that Hyuna and Dawn are coming back. Now, I'm not sure if this is a joint comeback. I know they have a joint show together that's coming out, so maybe that's like a tie-in. But I don't know. I just thought this was interesting. If it is like a Beyonce
Carter
on the Run 3, I don't know. We don't know. But yeah, I thought what was really, really interesting was this teaser. Like, it's Psy just like there.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I first saw it, I was confused because I was like, is Psy also gonna be in the comeback?
Yeah. Is it his song and they're featuring?
I'm not sure, but yeah, what do you expect if it is a joint venture? What type of music are we re-upping? Troublemaker,
Triple H. Oh,
Triple H.
I was thinking that's what Triple H minus the H, one H.
They call up is it Huey? They call him up and they're like, "Hey, listen, we have a proposition for you. Leave." Cute.
You want to, yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard. Like they're already disrespecting you. Just come on. In fact, you can bring Pentagon with you. Just bring the rest of them.
So everyone,
just come on.
Everyone under.
I'll join in. I'll join back into the group. Then you have to join our Triple H thing again.
Exactly. Imagine. But yeah, that was basically it. Like, I just wanted to show the teaser because I thought Double H, yeah. That's funny.
That would suck for Huey though. If they did go with Double H. Like, we're Double H now. He'd probably be like sitting there, what the heck? I'm right here.
You should sue. Listen, I'll be your lawyer. You can get some.
Cube would be like, they'd be ready. They probably would try and sue. Because they didn't even let Beast take their name, so like, they're probably like, anything close to Triple H, we are suing. We are coming for you.
That is so whack. Like, companies be so greedy. Like, what the heck?
Oh yeah.
I heard they're gonna debut as a duo. That would be dope. I think that was so. I don't know. It would be stressful to work with my partner though, because it's just like if you get in a fight, it's like, no, you said you would take out the trash. Dun, 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 dun. Like on the Inky Guys page, you have to turn it on, turn it off while you're fighting. Like that's a lot.
That reminds me of the Family Guy episode. There was like an episode where Stewie starts singing with like this little girl that's in a like yeah, and then they start singing and then they start arguing and then he goes like crazy trying to figure out if he had the right note and he's like in a straight jacket at one point and then Brian comes in and he's like, did you bring it? And then he plays the note and he's like, oh wait, I was off. Like, they're arguing. I forgot. Olivia? Was it Olivia?
I forget, but that's crazy because I don't even watch Family Guy like that, but I know that episode, and that was wild. But yeah, so that was it for the hot topics today. But before I move on and open the floor to what you guys want to talk about, we have to do the this shoe minute reporting live. It's Jazz. Our correspondent.
So, I mean, he's still got his tennis show and now there's show that he's on. So that's about it. He hasn't really had any other updates, but they're new episodes. So
listen,
go check them
out. Do you know has there been any updates on his sickness, like whether he's been recovered? Do you know?
Like I was looking on Twitter, I didn't see anything recently.
Reporting live. Oh, I like that. The emergency. Yeah, it was Olivia. Then they go get married and he burned her and what?
Yeah. There's like another episode where they get married.
What?
There's a whole bunch. Olivia's like, I think she's like a couple episodes.
That show is just, it always goes 0 to 90.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully he's recovered though. I don't know, because I feel like there's always this assumption when you hear that they caught the virus, but like there's sometimes like no follow-up, and I'm like, are we just supposed to assume that they're gonna get better? Like,
yeah,
it's kind of scary. But
yeah,
reporting live. That has been
I'm just assuming he's fine.
My expertise tells me he's okay. Well, I hope he's doing good. All right, y'all. It's time to turn it over to you guys for any topics any hot topics of this week that you guys wanted to talk about before we wrap up here. Reporting live. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. That has been the shoe minute.
Is that how they say it on TV?
That's how I assume. Sungmin is making a comeback. Sungmin from Suju? Them fans are going to try to kill him. Because they were really... Sungmin from Super Junior. Remember, he had kind of left... I think he like formally left the group because fans were, ticked because he got married.
Yeah, but didn't he have a solo after he left?
Post leaving? Let me look it up real quick.
Can I make that up?
I don't know, because I don't follow him too closely. But let's see. His discography. He had an SM station in 2018.
I think that's what I was thinking of.
Oh, he had an EP? Yeah, he had an EP called Orgo that released in 2019.
Okay.
But it was under the SJ label, so
that's what I was like thinking. I was like, I feel like he is on good terms with them because like I thought he did something underneath SJ. So yeah, which is weird.
Yeah,
I remember being.
Yeah, I think like he stuck because of his problem. I don't think the problem was ever with the members. It was just the fans being weirdos.
Which is why I'm like, why don't they just put him back in the group? I feel like people would shut up eventually.
Wait, is he out
but I guess he doesn't want to be in it.
Let me confirm real quick if he's actually out of it. Because I know that he doesn't promote with them, or he hasn't promoted with them. Oh, guys, you know I love a timeline chart. Wait, hold on. They have a timeline chart on Wikipedia. All right, let's looky suki now. Okay. Okay, Sungmin inactive. So it lists him as active, but it doesn't list him as a former member. Okay, as of May 7th, 2019, Super Junior has 9 active members: Ituk, Hichol, Yesung, Shindong, Inhyuk, Tonghae, Siwon, Ryowook, and Kyuhyun. Oh, okay, so he's not active. Okay, so he's not officially former, but he's inactive. Y'all, let's get to the bottom of this. Yo, I loved Super Junior H. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Hichol is doing his thing. Ugh, we have to control Alt Sungmin. Oopsies. Okay, so Sungmin has been on hiatus since 2015, which I was probably in relation to the issue that his fans were having.
That's been long.
I know, right? I didn't realize it was that long that it happened. But I think he got married in like 2014 or something like that. So that kind of makes sense. But jeez, man. Like, jeez, because like at the end of the day, it was just it was literally because he was dating. I mean, I feel like fans were like, you disrespected us. But like, gosh, there are so many other people you should be kicking out of their groups for like better things. Yeah. That's really sad. But good for him.
Yeah.
This will be his... Oh, okay. So the response to that album was lukewarm. So this will be his first comeback since then. I feel like, though, like... Isn't, like... it gonna just be more lukewarm? Like, because I feel like it's like, that was lukewarm, and then you kind of didn't do anything, and now you're coming out with this album. So unless you have, like, a particular promotional tactic, I guess. I don't know. I don't see this doing any better. No offense.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he's just like, this is just for my fans. I want to do music, so F y'all. I'm doing it anyway.
He's like, F y'all, but buy the album, please. Andy says, how do y'all think the Leah situation will go down when they come back? With Irene, she had already apologized, so fans have moved on. But with Soojin dropping out of her group and JYP not disclosing anything, I wonder how we'll receive and handled. I do think being a big 3 group does give them the upper hand, I think. Like, I feel like it's a bit more... I don't know. I feel like big 3 always had, like, an easier time controlling, like, the media, I guess. But...
what's the Leah thing again? Like, what?
She was accused of bullying, and then it was like the person who accused her a couple months ago, I believe, because JYP tried to sue them for defamation. JYP lost that suit, which people were like putting out. It doesn't necessarily mean that like everything that Leah did was, or everything she accused was true, but I guess it was like they can't sue them for defamation, I guess, because there's no proof that it was like defamation. Which I think one of the leading factors, like, why something would not be defamation is if it was true. But I know in Korea, even if it's true, if it's, like, too damaging, I don't know. Listen, y'all, I hung up my lawyer robe years ago. But, yeah, I don't know, because here's the thing. And I don't know if it's me being clocked out of the situation, but I don't think that this situation's plaguing Leah as much as it was Soojin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you... Because I feel like it's... I, like, when I see a ITZY, like, like, when I see anything ITZY related, whether it's, like, a post or something like that, people talk about other things. But, like, when I would see, like, Soojin or, like, idol stuff, it would always go back to the fact that, hey, what's going on with this bullying scandal? I don't know. I
completely forgot there's a thing with Leah. I just,
but I think it wasn't good though. You know, the whole situation.
Yeah,
about the defamation shoot, but I think if they just don't like focus on it too much, and if JYP, like if you know, it's a good comeback and well received, and like Leah can distinguish herself in another way, because I think the worst thing is if you sit there and let it cook, what tends to happen is that just becomes the only thing people remember you for. And so you just become the person who bullied. But I feel like an apology would be in order, but I do think at this point, since they tried to sue her for defamation, it's like, girl. Like, imagine being like, I know I had tried to sue you, but I am sorry. Like,
yeah.
Let's see. Youngji renewed with DSP.
Who's that?
Youngji, she was a former member of Kara. She was the one that was added through the show after Nicole. Yeah. I mean, let me look her at Wikipedia before I say anything ignorant. I know when the remaining members of the original Kara left, there was a point in time where she was like, "Oh, I'm Kara," and she was doing like Kara promotions. But I really don't know where she's at. Like, I feel like acting rings a bell in terms of her promotions. I mean, if she's signing as a soloist and she feels like they you know, still have her best interest in heart. Okay. So let's see. Oh, my girl has been acting. Okay, she in 2021 alone, she was in 2 TV shows. One was called Park Sung-sil's Death Industry Revolution. This might be a reality show though. No, it was a drama stage show, and then a sitcom, I Want to Live Roughly. She was also in 2 like regular shows, Change Days. Oh, she was a host in Adol. Let me show y'all because I can't read. School. Okay. She was in the web show. Okay, so our girl is working. She's booked and busy. Okay. So this is decent. I don't think any music's here, but you know, maybe that's not her thing anymore, which is understandable. Yeah, I mean, if I feel like a lot of the time I want to be like, girl, what are you doing? But like, I feel like the artist knows better than I do, like whether this is maybe this was her best offer too, because I know, you know, renewing a contract is like, you know, getting a job opportunity. You like look around, see what the best offer is, counter offer, do all that. So maybe that was the best offer she felt. Had. So good for her though. I love to see idols booked and busy. Let's see. Let's do one more. Somebody said something about Mamamoo. In other news, BTS canceled their tour. Mamamoo fans are boycotting their upcoming online concert, and NCT 127 is coming back.
Ooh. Oh, wait, what's it called? Came out with a song.
The
10 and Yang Yang.
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. I should have put that on the comeback list.
Which was pretty decent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was all right. It's weird because I couldn't find it on Spotify though. So I might have to check again. It might be there now, but like when I checked it to add it to my playlist, it was just not there.
That's always so weird. Like Spotify really be just like doing anything, honestly. But BTS, I didn't know they were having a concert. It was an online concert, I would have presumed, because yeah, right, they would have anything in person at this point in time. That'd be wild. But why are Mamamoo fans boycotting their online concert? I honestly think like the idea of an online concert that you have to pay for is kind of a scream, but you know,
or maybe that's why.
Let me look if I can find any tea. But I mean, you know, because I'm not gonna judge anyone because maybe it's worth it for somebody else, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Mamamoo and boy.
I guess it might be like, isn't that where they get a lot of their money?
Online
concerts? Concerts.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, I can understand why they would be charging people. But
yeah, to me it's just like, oh, somebody send me the link. Actually, just kidding. I don't want anyone to get me. Fans state they will boycott an online concert after RBW announces they will merge Mamamoo's YouTube channel with RBW. Ah, okay.
What?
So I think
that's why they're boycotting.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot, but I can kind of see if you're annoyed, because if you're only interested in Mamamoo, which I would assume you were, like if you're a Mamamoo fan, it might be annoying to because it's very obvious why they would want to do that. I mean, even just looking at here, Mamamoo has 6.2 million subscribers, and RBW only has, about 100K. So they're like, it's definitely like to try to, promote other groups and other, content from their label, which could be very annoying. I do wonder if they're gonna turn Mamamoo's channel to like a channel, like they're gonna put everything on Mamamoo's channel, or they're gonna take Mamamoo's stuff and put it on the RBW channel. Reading here, Mamamoo's fandom issued a statement. Dang, fandoms are issuing statements now. What? Explaining that they will be boycotting the girl group's online concert that will be taking place on the 28th because of recent YouTube issue. On August 9th, RBW Entertainment announced on Mamamoo's official fan page that the agency will be adjusting the girl group's YouTube channel and merging it with the agency's YouTube channel. But what does this mean? The announcements RB Bridge made regarding the merger of the YouTube channels is destroying Mamamoo's hard work of 7 years. We're strongly against this decision. We do not agree with RBW's plan of merging YouTube channels. Mamamoo's growth includes their established channel with 6 million subscribers. We demand proper promotion and protection of our artists instead of merging of YouTube channels. The statement explained that official content such as music video teasers, highlight medleys, and music videos will be uploaded on RBW's official YouTube page, while artist content such as cover songs, and behind the scenes videos will be posted on the art. Okay, this doesn't seem that bad. It seems like this is like music videos and stuff, and music promotion will be on the page, and then their personal YouTube page will be used for more like, fan service stuff. However, many fans,
makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of reasonable. I feel like that's like what like EXO does, and like,
yeah, because honestly, I feel like I didn't even know that EXO had their own channel for the longest time, or I think they didn't. I don't even know. It was so random when I discovered that they had one. I think the same with I think Red Velvet has one, but I don't really notice because it's like it just blends in with the SM one. I don't really notice.
Yeah, I mean, I can see like if you're somebody who's very, very invested in like things like getting your faves YouTube channel to grow and views, the music videos are what gets the majority of views. Like that's what you'll see in like the 10 millions and stuff. And so I guess I could see being frustrated because, if you're really concerned with that, that's what brings in a lot of the traffic, people seeing these music videos. So they're probably going to see like a stagnant growth on their like in terms of subscribers because, and it definitely is a ploy to get people to come to that page, the RBW's page, so they look at everything that they are like promoting and stuff. But like I don't know if I don't know, maybe you guys have better insight. Maybe I'm just like a grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge.
Wow.
I mean, giving stuff going down with DSP with April, I would have left with That's Me. Oh, that's kind of true. Oh yeah, that's kind of true. And DSP didn't really do much to kind of like help that bullying situation. So, ooh, I didn't even consider that. I just saw that too about the BTS thing. BTS confirms the cancellation of all dates for their post-porn map. Oh, okay, wait, okay, this is huge. Okay, yeah, I remember they did postpone this.
What is this?
Their Map of the Soul tour, because you know how like they always tour when they come out with a new album. So obviously because of COVID, it had been postponed. But on the 20th, the agency stated, due to changing circumstances beyond our control, it has become difficult to resume performances at the same scale and timeline as previously planned. Therefore, we must announce the cancellation of the BTS Map of the Soul tour. Big Hit Music continued. The tour's concerts in Seoul were previously canceled in February of last year, followed by postponement of the North American leg in March. Dates in Europe and Japan were postponed prior to the start of ticket sales in those regions. We regret that we must now inform you of the formal cancellation of the tour. For fans who have reserved tickets for the North American shows, you will receive an email from your original point of purchase regarding refunds. Finally, Big Hit Music assured fans, I realized I'm not on the right page, assured fans that they were currently working on a viable schedule and performance format that can meet all of your expectations, and updates will be provided soon as possible. So yeah, I mean, given the pandemic, given the issue, Susan, you got me. Yeah, I feel like this makes the most sense. Like, can you really be mad?
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's nothing you can really do.
Yeah. And I honestly would rather, instead of having like my reservations in limbo and them keep postponing it, I'd rather just have them like formally cancel it. Yeah, and if I put any money down, get that back, because this like forever just like
pushing it.
Yeah, like especially in the North American tour, I know that we're not doing so hot in terms of like the pandemic and things like that. So yeah, it's just like, how did you? And to be fair, there are like Lollapalooza happened and things like that, so I can see how it's a bit confusing. But with the whole like, you know, the new strain and things like that, like, it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Jasmine, you're gonna have to cancel. Your reservation got canceled, unfortunately.
Definitely spend so much money.
Listen,
I did that once, not doing it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we drove to Kpop to go see them, and it was only P2. Listen.
Not doing it again. Never. I did it. I was never a concert goer before that, so stick to that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't mean to laugh because it's not really funny, but like, yeah, unfortunately, I feel like a lot of this stuff is gonna have to be canceled for the most part until like there's a foreseeable plan for how these type of things can be held safely. And, you know, you don't want to put BTS in harm's way as well. So, but hopefully fans are, you know. But I'm not one for an online concert. That's not a good alternative to me. I'm just wait.
Yeah.
Can't really be mad. A lot of artists have been canceling due to the variant going around. Not like BTS was going to come to my city. Yeah. Makes me wonder if they will even do a full-fledged tour considering Jin will. Oh, that's another thing. This would have been like their last Jin tour because he has to list by, unless, you know, the government comes through and they're like, BTS is exempt, period. You know, but I guess we don't see that happening. But yeah. Apparently Ms. Youngji has been doing a lot of variety work, apparently, from the people on the Reddit page. Well, you know what? Go her, because I feel like it's always nice, like, if things don't turn out as planned, if you can still work. So
yeah.
But yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we've reached the end of our stream. As always, thank you so much for joining us at the bar. Last call, y'all. Last call. I don't know if Break's still in here, but, you know, make sure to steal his wallet to get his drinks from him.
Steal his wallet.
But listen, it's not a crime at the Sleepy Idol. But as always, Jazz, any last words?
What is this freaking what's that? Oh no. Sungri's thing?
What? No! Oh my god, no! No. Shut it down. Shut it down. Listen, this is an ethical club. We do not force people into prostitution here.
I like how you're like, yeah, you can steal from Rake, but we're ethical.
We only promote stealing. We only promote petty crimes, not prostitution rings. This is why he is in jail. All right. And as usual, guys, this is actually my last stream of the week. But thank you guys so much for spending your night here at the Sleepy Idol. I will be back next week with more streams, more fun. So make sure you follow me on Twitter and Twitch and here if you're not already following me, to make sure you are know about that, are in the loop for that. So you know, you don't gotta go home, but you have to get the heck out of here. It's closing time. I don't know why.
Oh gosh. Why'd you sing it like that? You made it like an old country. Closing time.
Get your last drinks, y'all. We're closing. I heard that there is a bar down the street that stays open a little later, so maybe they'll let you loiter before you go home.
Not go in. Loiter. Just stand around there.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you next stream. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.